Today we're going to fence a new field.
So this field has been used only for hay so far, but we need a little bit more grass in order to rotationally graze our sheep without overlapping throughout the season. So we're going to fence in this field and thought we'd show you how we do the process from beginning to end. So first thing here, guys, we're going to put the two end posts on each end, then we're going to stretch the wire between so we can keep everything in a straight line the whole way. We're going to put the post in about 28 feet out from the driveway. 28 feet on our tape. Our tape is missing a foot, so it's actually 27 feet, I think, Dane. So we're going to put that out there so we have room to put snow in the winter. And then once we have the wire stretched, we'll put in all the metal posts all the way across with the wire stretched first, and then we'll mark the holes for the rest of the wood posts, and then go along and drill all those and get those in. So Dane, why don't you
run 27 feet.
Go right to the edge of the driveway.
Oh,
we're going to go right in line with this post, so come to the left, Sullivan. Right there.
This is my cousin Sullivan who's helping us today.
27, right there.
So we're going to 28 on our tape.
Okay.
Well, that'll be our spot. So the first hole. All right, we'll drill this hole, and then we'll go to the other end and do the same thing. We're going to build the corner here, and these posts are pretty even in height. It doesn't really matter if they're exactly in height, but it'll look funny at the top slope, so I'm going to cut this one off just a little bit. Use the scientific method of measuring. I've got about 2 inches off of this one. Then we're going to be putting bracing across the top and then wires at a diagonal so that when the fence gets stretched, the posts don't tip, because if you have a wire from the top here to the bottom there, as this post tries to get pulled that way, it's pulling on the bottom of that one and it won't let it stretch. So first thing is cross bracing on the corner posts. I like to do them right at the very top. When I'm doing interior fences, I'll just nail them in the middle rather than notching the tops, which is a little bit more work. So we're going to notch this post, cut this post off a few inches, notch that post for both directions, and notch that post for the end.
So Sullivan and I are going to be putting these clips on the fence here to get one. I think you can get it. Then we'd end up one away from it. Go. Now I'm going to get this wire strung up.
Initially we pulled the top wire tight along the whole length, putting the end post for the run in there and the end post way down there. Then I put all the metal posts in and marked where the wood posts go, and then pull the wire back out of the way, drill the holes for the wood posts, and now I'm going to hook the metal wire back up to the gator around the post. Get on the gator here and watch the wire. Pull it snug, leave the gator going. It doesn't always drop right in, it's hung up, so I have to come pick it up a little bit like this and drop it. It's kind of like your chalk line in building. You line up all your posts with the wire. You hide in there, Kiana. Have a hot day and go down to the other end and start setting the posts. In joining two chunks of fence together, because our roll wasn't quite long enough, we had to put a little bit more on. I find it easiest to lay them out like this and then intermingle your wires all the way across, and then you're going to take the wire and wrap it back around the opposite one and twist it around, and this makes a nice strong fence as you're wrapping both wires together. You can see it up close, but at a distance you can't even tell that you did this. So right here I look, this is the wire from this fence, this is the wire from that fence, so I want to catch it, this, come around like that. That'll be good enough. It's always helpful to have tape measures that are missing the first foot.
GoPro, stop the video. GoPro, stop the video.